Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Noble Sports Entertainment back to you with another exciting edition of NFL football talk on today. And you guessed it, yep, you got it right. This is the Detroit Lions installment video. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Detroit Lions and run down some things that we see with the Detroit Lions. Let's go ahead and get into this one. All right, you guys. Well, you know that the Detroit Lions have a new head coach in Matt Patricia, who came from the New England Patriot system. He was a defensive coordinator with the Patriots, and now he's come over to be the head coach of the Detroit Lions. Now, there's a lot of speculation on how good the Lions can be and how bad the Lions can be. You know, I've had a lot of people say to me, like, why do you root for the Detroit Lions? They've never done anything. They've never accomplished anything, and it looks like they never will. And my greatest hope one day is to see things change in Detroit. I definitely want to see Detroit turn it around and just do better, man. Detroit has, I know, historically has been a franchise that has not gone anywhere, have not really made any noise in the playoffs. I think the Bucks needs to stop here. You know what I mean? I definitely think that the Detroit Lions can turn their season around. I definitely think they could turn the franchise around. Detroit ended up going 9-7 last season, which missing the playoffs by one game, losing that game to the Cincinnati Bengals. But I definitely think that the Detroit Lions have the talent and they got the depth this year to be able to get into the postseason. Now, their schedule is probably one of the toughest schedules that you can have in the NFL. They're going to have to beat some teams that people don't think that they can beat. You know, the Patriots, the 49ers, the Cowboys, the Broncos, the Rams, all these tough teams that the Lions have to face this year. Definitely, they're going to have to be on the A game and they're going to have to bring it. You know that Detroit Lions have drafted Frank Ragnow to be able to protect Matthew Stafford as well, and drafting a running back as well, and Kerryon Johnson, who eventually will probably end up being the face of the Detroit Lions backfield. Definitely, man, it's a lot of good things to say about Kerryon Johnson, you know, especially how he's looked so far in preseason. He's looked pretty decent with the limited amount of touches that he has had. But I definitely think that this team and the offense can click. It all is going to start with the trenches with the Detroit Lions. It's going to start in the trenches with these guys. If they can get it together with the trenches, man, the Detroit Lions can be a deadly and scary team, and they can be a surprise team this year. Having a Pro Bowler like Darius Slay is not bad as well. Definitely, I know Darius Slay will handle his business, but who's going to handle their business at the second corner position over there? Will it be Nevin Lawson taking over that starting role again? That's the reason why they brought him back. Or will it be Deshaun Shedd or Teez Tabor taking over that position? Right now, nobody has really challenged Nevin Lawson for that spot. So we definitely need guys to step up in this third preseason game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But definitely, man, the Lions have to get better on defense. If this team wants to do anything, we're going to have to be able to get pressure. And that's one thing that the Lions have not been able to do, and that is to be able to get pressure from the front seven. I'm just going to put it like that, the front seven, including with the linebackers making sacks and things of that nature. You need playmakers on defense. If you don't got any playmakers on defense, man, it's going to be a long day and it's going to be a long season. And I definitely think that the Detroit Lions have what it takes. Now, there's speculation on what the Lions will do with the running backs as far as Amir Abdullah and Theo Riddick and Zach Zenner and Dwayne Washington and all these guys that they got at the running back position. The Detroit Lions are definitely loaded. There's talent on this team, but will they be able to put it together this season? That is the number one thing. Will the Detroit Lions be able to put it together? Will second-year linebacker Jarrad Davis step up and play like a Pro Bowler this season? Will Ziggy Ansah not be so injury-prone this season? Will he be able to play all the games this season? Only time will tell, but definitely, man. And then having a budding star like Kenny Golladay. Definitely Kenny Golladay has to get consistent, and definitely I hope that he will be able to do that he will be the X factor this season. And definitely Teez Tabor as well will have to step up his game. But definitely glad to have Kerryon Johnson on his team. He's looking good out there, man, and there's a lot of bright spots in Detroit, but there's a lot of things that the Detroit Lions need to work on. All right, you guys, as always, this is Noble Sports Entertainment, and you got it, and you know it. We talk sports. Period.